Hello, guys. Today I am going to answer the question in your mind. How did Boeing 787 Dreamliner crash? On June 12, 2025, Air India flight AI-171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, took off from Ahmedabad bound for London. Just seconds after liftoff, the plane crashed into a hostel near the runway. A tragic 241 people on board and dozens on the ground lost their lives. Only one passenger survived. This is what happened, in simple terms. The plane climbed to roughly 60 feet, then suddenly started to descend. Witness video shows its landing gear stayed down, which added more drag, and it lost altitude rapidly before crashing about 30 seconds after taking off. Investigators are examining three main possibilities. First, engine or thrust failure. A distress call reportedly said, "Thrust not achieved," which means the engines may not have been able to generate enough power during takeoff. Second, flap or lift issues. Flaps help planes lift off at low speeds. If the flaps weren't set properly, the plane couldn't climb effectively. Third, emergency systems. A pilot online noticed the ram air turbine, or RAT, spinning in the crash footage. This device only comes out when the engines or hydraulics fail, which means the aircraft was likely in serious trouble. Experts also shared their view. Mechanical engineer Ahmed Buznaina explained that engine stalls, like a compressor failure, can suddenly cut off power. If that happened along with incorrect flap settings, the plane wouldn't have enough lift. Experienced pilot Captain Steve Schreiber believes the RAT appearing is a strong sign of a dual-engine failure, something very rare, but not impossible. So why does this matter? The black boxes, the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, have already been found. These devices will give investigators exact details about the engine performance, what the pilot said and did, and whether there were any system warnings. This data is the key to understanding exactly what went wrong. So far, the most likely causes are either a thrust problem, a flap error, or a mix of both. The plane didn't get enough lift or power to keep climbing. Even modern jets like the 777 can fail if multiple systems go wrong at once. Flying is still one of the safest ways to travel. Crashes like this are extremely rare. But this tragedy reminds us that even the smallest failure during takeoff can have massive consequences. Every system, from the engines to the flaps to emergency gear, must work perfectly. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more clear breakdowns of aviation news. Stay safe and fly informed.